Hi, everyone. We are continuing with our social filters, social skills lessons. And today we're going to continue with thinking and versus saying it. In particular, negative versus positive consequences that may happen based on what you say out loud. So, you did a little bit of this yesterday when we talked about the types of reactions and thoughts that others will have about you. So, you're going to continue that today. In these next set of activities, you are still going to practice identifying different thoughts that should stay in your head and say it responses that are okay to say out loud. However, now you are going to specifically think about what negative consequences may happen to you if you choose to say your think it thoughts out loud. Remember, it is okay to think negative thoughts. However, it is not always okay to say them out loud. You need to make sure that you build positive relationships with your friends, your peers, and many other adults that you work with and live with at home, too. And you need to have positive thoughts about you, as well as have others think positively about you. Work through the next set of activities to help you predict the different consequences that may be experienced as a result of different say out loud responses. So, on the first slide, I'm going to do a couple of them with you. Keep in mind that they are the same exact directions, they just have different thoughts. Consequences 1, page 1, you're going to read each statement below. If you think the consequence is something that may happen, if you say a say it thought out loud and it's going to be positive, place a green circle over it. If you think it is a consequence that may happen if you say a think it thought out loud, or what I like to call a negative consequence, place a red circle over it. So I will do a few examples with you. The first one says, others move away from me. If others are moving away from you, that most likely means that they feel uncomfortable or that they don't want to socialize with you because of something you have done or said that probably should have stayed as a thought. So for this one, we're going to put a red over it. That is definitely something negative that should have stayed as a thought. Versus this one, others want to hang out with me. Well, if others want to spend time with you, most likely that means that they have a positive view of you. That things that you say are things that can be said out loud and not negative thoughts that should be staying in your head. So this one would be a positive so that it's definitely showing that you say things that should be said that are respectful and appropriate. Next one, others think I'm nice. So if they think you're nice, most likely that means you say things that are respectful and you keep disrespectful things to yourself in your head and in your thoughts. So this is also something that's definitely positive, and you say things that seem to make people feel comfortable and happy to be around you. Others don't want to work with me. This is an important one, especially when we talk about school. If others don't want to work with you, that could be because you may say things that may make them uncomfortable. You may distract them. Maybe things are inappropriate that you say that you should be keeping to yourself. Maybe you don't like working with others, but even when you have to, they don't want to because of how you treat them, because you don't want to work with anybody else. You disrespect them and try to control everything when you work with them. So this one definitely has more of a negative reaction and consequence. So this shows that you say things out loud that really should be kept to yourself in your thoughts. So I hope that this helped a little bit to get you started. Obviously, you could have done this along with me if you did a split screen, but you have the first 4 already done for you. Good luck, and I will see you soon.